Hello Capricorn, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. This is going to be your end of March tarot card reading for March 2024. As always, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Everything here is to give you some awareness into your situations, whatever they may be. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, or rising sign readings as well, should you need any further or additional insights. So let's see what we got for you. Capricorn, okay. Okay, lots of good, I mean, lots of really positive looking cards here. So first of all, it's okay, let's talk about the past as we always do. Seven of Cups. I mean, this is talking about like you had a lot of options available to you in terms of something that you were very emotional about. This could be even, I mean, I want to say love, because we got the Lovers right here. So it really was telling me if you had to choose between two different or multiple people of the past, you know, multiple options of people who you wanted to be with, if you were dating multiple people, you know, trying to decide who you want to invest long-term in long-term emotional attachment to, all of those things. I think here is saying, you know, that you really chose love. I think here is not even saying just people, but maybe even it's like, you know, you have the options on what you wanted to spend your emotions on. And I think you chose love, honestly. I think that's what I feel for some of you. Because we also have the Fool card here in reversed. It's saying you didn't want to take, you know, a new journey of some kind. You know, it's like you decided not to start something new, but I don't know. It's like saying that you wanted to, out of all emotional attachments that you could have gone through or that you wanted to invest in, you chose someone. You know, you didn't want to do something foolish. That's really what I get here with this Fool card here reversed, you know? It's like you didn't want to be naive. You're not trying to be naive. You're not trying to be like foolhardy or like overly romanticized about something, you know, or just too positive or overtly positive about something. You know, I think you are trying to move in with a stable heart or stable mind or stable perspective with love on some type of way. So let's see what this is about. Let's pull out a card here. So with all of those possibilities, you know, you realize that you want to move toward love, but not in a foolish way, not in an idealistic type of way. Acceptance. Yeah. I think you're just telling me you just accepted love. You're just trying to accept everything for what it is. You're not trying to expect. You're not thinking how things could change once you're together or anything like that. It's saying like you just really accept this person or this situation. Lovers could just be something or a situation which you feel very much entwined or emotionally invested in. But I think mainly for some of you, it's definitely a person. And you accepted them completely. You know, I think here it's saying that was the whole point. You, with that Fool card reversed, you didn't want to go in being the fool. You wanted to go in and just be very real, you know? So let's move on from that. Let's move on from the past into the present right here. So I love it. It's funny because you go from the Fool card 0 and then now you go to the Emperor, the Magician here with 1. And this is in the center of your reading right here. So this is the main energy. It's kind of saying that, you know, you in the present, like you're creating a new reality of something. And it's like you are in control and you realize you have a lot of potential for something more or something different that you can take for yourself or even with this partnership that you have of some kind. But you're willing to now make something new. I think here there are two different things that are happening for some of you. 8 of Cups here. It's saying, that you're moving on from things that don't serve you anymore, things that you are not emotionally attached to. And it's funny, you had the Seven of Cups. As I said, you had a lot of different things in the past that you could have invested your emotions into, but you chose love, and so you're leaving everything else here behind, So it's saying you had a lot of options. You chose love, and you're committing to that love. And you have to leave all those other cups behind you right now. Whatever it is you felt emotionally attached to. You want to invest in this partnership of some kind. We also have the Four of Wands. So this is a milestone moment. It's something to be celebrated, absolutely. It's saying, I just see a really big commitment in this. This feeling of just true commitment. It's funny to even see here, but it's you got the Lovers where there are two people, and you got the Magician, which is oneness, It's as above, so below, It's saying almost the dualities. They reflect each other. As you can see here with the Lovers as well. They look at each other eye to eye as equals, and two become one, That's what I feel like. So that's definitely something that I see here, where it's maybe both of you are working toward creating some type of new reality of some kind. So what else do we have to say about the present over here? What do we have to say? Oh, was that you? I felt you. Discipline. I think discipline comes with here, with that Eight of Cups. I think it's saying, you want to come into this situation with a clear head and a grounded heart, grounded mind. With that Fool card reversed, as I said. You don't want to come in with naive thoughts or idealism or anything like that. Of course you want to be romantic, but you don't want to be a fantasy, because that's not reality. I think discipline is saying, if you want to create something important or something that is grounded in reality, it takes some discipline to balance the mind and heart together into something real. So I really feel like for some of you, this discipline aspect, I can see it in this Eight of Cups when you're leaving certain emotions behind. It could be fantasy and illusion as well. You could be leaving those things behind, knowing they don't serve you, knowing they get in the way. They keep us not grounded in reality. And so with this discipline, I think you are using your discipline to create something real, not something that is fake, or not something that is made from the movies, or that is put upon us since we're kids about how love should be. No, you're making it real and what it means to you. So let's move on from the present into the future. Big themes to think about. So World card, absolutely. There's some type of big ending here where everything's coming full circle. With all of these major arcanas, everything is coming full circle. It's weird to see here because the way that this is pointed, can I remake this? Even diagonally, it's saying, you have all of these you had all of these possibilities. As above, so below, it goes downward diagonally toward the world. You chose something here where it's really something that important to you, and ultimately what became a dream is now reality. Whatever that is, it's come full circle. The World card being the last card of the major arcana of the Fool's journey. And yet again, you also have the beginning and the end right here. So there's something with this duality of two, of two becoming one. I don't know. There's a oneness. And even with the World card in the traditional imagery here, the person here is not just a woman. It's actually a hermaphrodite. And it actually has both a male and female head. And so this is saying, with the Lovers card too, it's two becoming one. So it's weird to see this. Because it could be marriage, could be coming together even closer on a more deeply emotional investment or commitment with each other, something like that. We also got the Knight of Cups, so it could be a love offering of some kind in the future. Again, I think there's something here where you are taking the next step, you're being committed even more so to each other, and that there is just some type of even offering of this emotional love, on a much different level. Ace of Pentacles here in reversed. So yeah, I mean, I think like, it's, I mean, it's weird that I think of that. That's the thing that comes to my mind. It's like, it's almost saying like it's not about the money. Like it's weird. I don't know why. I mean, I don't really take messages like that literally with the cards, you know? But it's really saying, I mean, like it's saying like it's about love, the Knight of Cups. It's not about the money. It's not about necessarily the stability, you know? Like I think it's saying, you know, like there's something deeper here, you know? And I think you are being given, maybe even just you're being given this opportunity, but you know, it could just be even saying that it's a seed that you have to plant and grow and nourish as well with your love. Maybe you can almost see it like that as well. Let's just pull out a card and see what we got going on, because definitely there's a unification of some kind. There is some deepening of love. Let's see what we got. What is the... Oh, there you are. Introspection. So I think here in terms of a big theme or thinking about the future, I think here it's really saying, I mean, maybe there's, yeah, maybe that's it. The introspection part, it's saying like, are these things that you want? Do you want a deepening offer of love? Introspection of, is there something monetarily that you want? Is it really not about the money or the stability anymore? Is it really just based on love? Introspection on the world is, do you want the unification of both of you together? I mean, the Lovers and the World card come on the same column. So I think in terms of these three cards, it's really asking you, I feel like, to ask yourself these introspective questions of a deepening love offer, about what it is that you truly want. Is it about, you know, stability? Is it about money? Is it about all these things? And do you want to have a unification? You know, do you want the final last step on this journey, this World card, where you become one? So I think here in terms of that, I think it's an even further self-reflection process for some of you of what it is that you want from this partnership or this emotional attachment, whatever it may be. So let's pull out three more cards. These are going to be shadow work cards. These are going to be energies you are dealing with or have dealt with, and now you are letting go from your system. Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's emotions with all these cups. You got the Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands. Okay, what else we got? Oh, okay, you. Felt you. Strength card. Okay. Felt you too. Star card. Okay, let's go with that. So Queen of Cups. I mean, this comes next to that Seven of Cups. So if you felt like you were unsure about how you felt about a certain situation or a person, or about taking a leap of faith or a chance or a risk with someone or a situation, I think your uncertainties are now being certain. Like, it's pretty much being let go, because it seems like for some of you, you've definitely made a choice or commitment towards something that you love or someone that you love. And so it's like you're in touch with that emotion. You no longer doubt it. You're in it. You know, and then for some of you, I feel like you really are committed into it now. Two of Wands especially. The guessing is over. I mean, I think this is saying if you felt like you've taken the leap of faith already, like you did the scariest part already, I feel like, by just putting yourself out there to connect emotionally or invest emotionally in whatever it is that you wanted in this moment. So I think this Two of Wands is saying you've already done the scariest part by jumping and trusting, you know, so let that go. There's nothing else to fear. You've done the hardest part, you know, you took that leap of faith, it's that trust fall, if you will. Strength card as well. I think if you felt like, you know, you weren't strong enough to handle whatever it is that you love, a person or situation, or like you felt doubtful about your how you can handle it, or are you patient enough? Are you understanding enough? Am I able to love them and be with them during very difficult times? Can I trust them to do that for me at the same time? You know, I think here it's like you are slowly going to start finding your strength and seeing how capable you are in the situation that you love. Whether, again, person or situation, it doesn't matter. Lover's card could just be something you're very much emotionally invested in. Very general reading. So, and the Star card. I mean, this is telling me, you know, not to sound like what was it? Like crass or trite, but it's like really just saying like star-crossed, like if things were like star-crossed lovers, that's really what's coming in my mind. But it's like, it sounds so silly. But I mean, like, this is saying, you know, like this could be something very genuine. This could be something very just authentic to what love is. I mean, the whole point of these two cards, the reason why these people don't have clothes on, because they want to just show exactly who they are. They are not afraid of being judged. They want the person who they're with or anyone who sees them to see exactly for who they are, because they want to be accepted by that person for who they are, genuinely, you know, where there's nothing being blocked, there's nothing being, there's no illusion, no nothing. It's just saying, I am who I am. Can you accept me for who I am? So I think for some of you, even if you fear that, you know, that situation, if you, well, again, person or situation, if you feel like that, you know, you aren't going to be able to trust that you can't make this up, that they would accept you, or that you couldn't be your most authentic self, I think you are going to be challenged to do so. And I think by doing so, you will be very surprised at what you may find, or what they're willing to accept of you. I laughed over there because, first of all, let me just show you synchronicity, and they land right next to each other. Lover's card twice. So this is about love. I know if there's anyone out there who is single right now, again, this could be a situation for you, but I think for majority of you who are watching this is about love. Very much so. What else do we got? The Hermit. Cool. What else do we got? One last one. Three of Wands. Okay. It's funny, you got the 2, 3, and 4 of Wands. There's some progression right there. So in terms of blessings, lovers, love. Nothing much else to say. I mean, as I said, you've made a decision to be committed emotionally towards something or someone. And even more so, as a blessing, it's saying that you can be successful in this. The Hermit card. You're going to get to know something deep about yourself. As I always say with the Hermit card, he has a lantern, and inside that lantern is the star, which is your truth, you know? So it goes from saying, like, you know, by accepting who you are and putting yourself out there, you're going to start learning more about yourself. You're going to start discovering things about yourself by going through that scariness, that darkness of showing a little bit more of your light, by letting yourself shine, by being more authentic and genuine to who you are, especially if it's shared with another person, for them to accept your unique eccentricities, if you will, you know? So with the Hermit, it's saying, you know, you're going to start showing more to yourself, and you may feel like a hermit wanting to pull back or something like that, but it's saying, keep pushing forward. Allow that star to guide you. Allow your truth, your genuine self to guide you forward through any type of fear or anxiety or blockages. We also got 3 of Wands right here. So yeah, there's going to be progress moving forward. I mean, as I said, you had that 4 of Wands right here saying there's something where you're going to get a milestone. And so I think as a blessing, it's saying there's going to be progress forward where you're going to meet this milestone. There's going to be something to celebrate. So let's move on to last 3 cards. These are going to be some general messages, themes about what this reading may be about. Everything's jumping. Focus, okay. Yeah. What else do we got? Okay. Joy. With the lovers, absolutely. Absolutely. What else do we got here for Capricorn? Vesica Pisces. Okay. I'll get to that one last, because that's exactly what I was saying this whole time. 2 things becoming one. So first of all, focus. I think here, I look to the Magician card. focus on what you want to manifest. Oopsies, knocking everything over. So focus on what you want to manifest. That's really it. It really is just that simple. I think here there's a lot of cards saying that there isn't much to worry about. I mean, it's saying like a lot of any doubts that you have are really like there's really nothing stopping you or getting in your way, except for what you believe, so, or really what you focus on. That's really it. So focus on what you want to create. Don't focus on the things that block you or things that limit you or things that keep you in a state of separation from your lover or from what you love, pretty much. So focus on exactly the process of creating something new, creating new reality for yourself and for whatever or whoever it is that you love as well. Joy, nothing much else to say. This seems like a joyful moment. If it is love for some of you, there's something to be celebrated, absolutely. So with joy especially, look for your joy. This is going to bring you a lot of joy. I think if there's a connection here with what you love, especially, it should bring you joy. So keep following it. Keep trying to manifest the most you can. Vesica Piscis, it's saying to become one. You can see this right here where the two circles coincide, and then it causes this kind of eye right here. And from there, it's like the birthing of something new where two different things collide and intersect. And now there is this new space between the two of them where things are being created. Just as I said, where two things keep on melding into one, like the World card, as I said, is usually, in most imagery, it shows a man and woman combined into one. You see the lovers, two lovers, and even what did I say? Two becoming one earlier in the beginning of this reading with the lovers, two becoming one. So the same exact thing here, Vesica Piscis. There's two becoming one right here for some of you. And both of you are coming in together and creating something new. You're committing toward each other. So this is kind of what I see for you Capricorns out there. Definitely committing and wanting to take the next step into something new in your relationships especially. I think very much relationships for some of you. And as long as you focus in on what you want to create, and not let anything hold you back, it's just going to increase your joy. And you're going to start creating a new reality that includes the both of you into a much deeper and coincided, kind of collided type of love. So that's kind of what I see for you. I hope this reading did resonate with you. Please hit that like button if it did. Leave me a comment if you wish. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Big thank you to any returning viewers. You are very much helping out my channel right now, and I very much appreciate you. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.